prosecutor.
Okay. Mr. Parks, is the Brown family, which you represent, are they going to file a civil lawsuit against Officer Wilson? And if so, on what grounds?
Well, Chris, obviously they have the option of a civil lawsuit, one on civil rights basis against Officer Wilson, two against the police department in the city of Ferguson if that time comes. Those are not issues that we discuss publicly upon our team. We will certainly give the parties a chance to work that out among the parties if they choose to. If and when we need to make it a public issue, we will, but as of now, it is not.
When you say give the parties a chance to work it out, are you suggesting a possible settlement?
No, I mean, I think there's a chance to resolve whatever differences we may have. That could be a settlement. It could be some form of litigation if needed. But it just depends. I mean, they'll have a chance to do whatever they deem proper in the situation, and we'll react.
Finally, Mr. Bruntrager, reacting to that, what do you think of the merits of a civil lawsuit by the Brown family against your client? And also, what do you think of the merits of a federal lawsuit, if they decide to bring it, which would have to prove that Officer Wilson intended to violate Michael Brown's civil rights?
Let me start with the latter. You've got a situation where we know there's still an ongoing federal investigation. If the feds had decided that they were going to bring, if they do decide that they're going to bring an action against Darren Wilson, it would have to be some sort of allegation that he violated the civil rights of Michael Brown. In order to do that, you have to show that he intended to violate his civil rights. So it's not just that you intend to pull the trigger, it's that you intend to actually violate his civil rights. That's a pretty high bar. That's going to be a difficult thing for them to do.
And what about the civil lawsuit?
Particularly in light of the fact. Well, the civil lawsuit's an entirely different question. I mean, in most instances, it's really not directed to the individual. It's directed to the police department itself for a variety of reasons. Again, I think that they're going to have a difficult row to hoe, but every American has a right to seek redress in the courts, and of course, I would never begrudge that to anyone.